Alrighty, hi everybody. So this is Ship Inc. I've just bought a bunch of subs. Yeah, I have very little money. But I did want to go into the menu really quickly to show something off. And I actually bought 2 games from this developer. And I think I'm going to show both of them off. I'm going to try to, because I feel like one and the other are both kind of the same vibe, but different core gameplay loops. So we're going to show those 2 off. But let's start here. I'm going to go into the menu super quickly because I want you to see in the settings, and this is relevant to me, is when you go into the audio, I've turned all the music down just in case, but they have this thing called the ADHD and autism filter, which I think is really cool as like an accommodation / accessibility feature. They have this in the other game as well that I'll be showing. It's just less repeating sound effects and no alarms. So I'm playing it on the chill mode anyway, so I didn't have any alarms. But if you did want to play it a little bit with a little bit of time crunch, having that on would reduce those alarms and sound effects, which I really like. Thank you, developer. Thank you. All right, so you start out at home. You want to go over to the Ship Inc. building to do this. So what you're going to do to start your day is print out these tickets. So we're gonna have 2 of them right now. And like with everything on these games, like obviously you can play through the tutorials and it'll teach you how to do everything that I'm doing. But I wanted to show off what you actually do in the game so that you get an idea for it, to see if you want to try the demo or even just buy it. This is definitely one of those games where it's in the second track of my brain, where maybe I'm talking to someone, listening to music, watching a YouTube video, something like that. I'm going to have this in the backdrop of my brain just to give my hands something to do, honestly, and to keep me from feeling like under or overstimulated. I find these types of games really do help me with that kind of regulation. So that's why I like them. So let's do the first one. We're going to go with, you get all these box types. Now, I'm 19 days into the game, so I've unlocked quite a bit. All of these are unlocked. You start out with just these. All these are unlocks. There's a bunch of unlocks here and here and here. All that stuff you'll learn if you really want to play the game, but I did want to show off how that game actually plays. So let's get started with the... let's try a large box. If not, we will just have a large box hanging out. So you pick a box, you put your foam peanuts down. This is a thing that's breakable, so you do want to put bubble wrap around it, which is just running the bubble wrap over the thing. Drop it into the box. The sweater is good, so we're going to put that there. And then last but not least, we've got a keyboard, which we also need to bubble wrap. Perfect. Everybody into the box. Actually, you know what? We're going to take Mr. Sweater out. We're going to move you around. Keyboard. Yay, there we go. And the sweater can go on top. So then we're gonna duct tape it. And the colored duct tape and everything, that was also an unlock that I did recently. Those had items that were breakable, so we need to put the breakable sticker on. And then I have this little doohickey that prints this out. For the next one, I'll show you how it's actually done. But there we go, done. And I just got some new items unlocked as part of that. So shred that. We're gonna have 2 pickle jars, some books, pajamas. Okay, I'm gonna do the extra large box for this one because it might get a little unwieldy. Alrighty, pickle jar 1, pickle jar 2. Oh, I gotta release the button first. Doesn't want to let me do that. Alrighty, pajamas. We're gonna actually, so that exclamation point means there's just something you need to do. In that case, just wash them really quickly. I don't know why I'm washing people's pajamas, but you know, that's what we're doing today. So there's our 2 pickle jars. The Diary of a Lame Kid, the pajamas, and then Daylight Old Moon. There we go. I probably could have used a smaller box, but with the pickles, I was like, oh, let's not test fate when it comes to pickles, right? So we're gonna do the breakable sticker because there was some stuff that was breakable, and this is how you do the stickers manually. So you see the number at the top, you put that in, press the enter key, and it is off. Boom. Alrighty, so we got a gift with this one. All right, and that's a rush one. So we're gonna focus up on that one really quickly. And it's gonna be small. So I can probably grab a medium box and we'll put some peanuts in there. And where's my knife? There it is. There we go. That's why I like having them lined up that way, is that it's like, oh, this. All right, we're gonna put the scarf directly into there. And then we're gonna, that's the one for that, and that's the one for that, and there we go. That is recycle. Bump, 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 bump. Tape. Done. Scan the barcode. Put it on the box, and it's ready to go. Easy peas. Let's see. Alrighty. We're gonna have one more after this. All right, so pen light battery and a shirt. That's definitely a medium box situation. So again, the exclamation point on it meant I needed to clean the shirt. Put the shirt in. I saw you wanted to go into the box. Shirt. Are you too big for this box? It's slightly too big for the box. Dang it! All right, we're gonna put that right there. All right, guess we're going large. Got the shirt. Got the pen light batteries. And then lastly, also see this has the chemical. So we're gonna need to make sure we do that. Boop, 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 boop. Grab the duct tape. Boop. Put the chemical sticker on. Put the batteries. Barcode read. And put that down. And we're good to go. Shred that. Let's do extra large on this one because I don't know how it's going to be about. So we got the bonsai tree. We're going to wrap the headphones. Go. Blue jacket, which needs to get cleaned. All right. In there, and Mary Porter. So there we go. Oh, oh. Let's see. You want to try to? Okay, fine. There we go. Fixed. Alrighty. That had, if I remember correctly, breakable items. Yeah, it had that, and it also had a heavy item. So we want to grab that. And then we're gonna scan the barcode and we're gonna do that and it's off. There we go. So now that that's done, we have some extra items here. This water bottle, for example, is still in here. We've got to clean this, clean that real quick and drop that into here. That I think is all the extra items. Yeah, everything else should stay here. So now what we're gonna do is drop that in, go to the truck. So recently found out that if you can't fit everything in the truck, you can just hire a second truck. Which I like to hear that. Because there was a moment. Let me see, can I fit everybody in here? I can. Great. All right, so I earned $783. And now the last part of it is just to go to all these different areas and top up anything that you might want. So let's see. Buy some boxes to top those up. Pop my stickers up. I kind of like to keep these at 10. I did use a chemical one. So there's that. Alrighty. I can put some money. So this is the bank. You can put some money in there. Although I don't have a lot of money right now, so we're not going to do that. Because I just spent a bunch of money on different contracts. So one of the other things you do is to dump the recycle boxes. So easy peasies. What do we got here? We need some more duct tape. Let's buy more duct tape. Let's buy some more peanuts. And we'll buy some more bubble wrap just to keep that topped up. And then these are our one-off purchases. I think this was 300, this was 1,000, and this was 600. The cat pillow just keeps the cat from jumping into the boxes, which I thought was a cute little addition to the game. You'll open a box, and before you have the cat pillow, a cat will just occasionally jump in and and get in the way, and you can't use the box. So this fellow right here is the one who will take those extra items. He gives us a very small amount of cash for them. But then, oh, we got a challenge. So let's see what it was. I have sold 25 stolen items. Suspect, but okay. All right, and then at the end of the day, I just need to pay the bills. As it says, having more than 3 unpaid bills will end the game. So, and that is it. We're gonna go to the next day. And that is how you play Ship Inc. So now let's switch over to the other game. Hey, if you're still here, like and subscribe. Alrighty, so this is Lost But Found. As I said, it's from the same people. You're gonna see a lot of those same assets. This one came out first, and I can definitely see that. I actually like that I'm totally fine with the fact that they just reuse the assets. Like for me, as long as the gameplay is different, and in this game it is different, I don't mind. And they're cute assets. Reuse those cute assets. All right, so we're gonna show you just the difference between the 2 loops of the game. So in this game, you play an airport lost and found person, and you're trying to reunite people with their stuff. So we're gonna load up here. This also has that same like autism ADHD friendly sound repetitive thing. So you pull the items off. These are all a bunch of add-ons. Like this gives me more time. This lets me open books. This is I spray people if they're trying to steal my money. It's a court order saying I don't have to pay for my house anymore. So I just drag the item, give it to them. They give me cash. Give me something. This guy. I don't know. I don't really have anything for you right now, my dude. This gives you more tips from people. There's like all these just little add-ons that you can do. You lost your briefcase. Okay, there you go. Have that. And then you lost your pen.
Oh.
And so yeah, this is all there is to it. Easy peasy. And it's just counting down some time that you have. And just wait for people to do this. Kids book. After a while, you get used to what each item is. So it's real easy. Smartwatch. There you go.
Oh.
Super easy. And again, one of those games that would be perfect for playing while you're doing something else if you're like me and just need that second thing to keep your brain going while you're doing something else. Okay. And again, I'm playing this on the chill mode so that there's no timers. I don't have to worry about any of that, but that is available to you if you want that kind of thing. I personally don't. I don't like a time like pressure type of situation, so I don't use it. But yeah, you can see there's just a lot of downtime, talking to somebody, video. And then you get new items each time. Usually I try to keep them a little bit cleaner than this, but because I'm focusing on talking at the same time as doing, it does make it a little bit difficult. But, catch up. All right, you want a model airplane, there you go, skirts. And generally I try to keep like smaller items to the left, bigger items to the right. Got a little chaotic. You lost your pen. Here you go. And that I don't have option is available for if you give an item to say like one of the like that guy that came through the who's like, give me something. If you give them something and the person comes and asks for it later. Also, this is one of the little mini games on the boarding pass. So you look to see Shanghai was in B4. Now that just gives you a little bit extra. Insurance documents, backpack, Lego piece. See how satisfying the sounds and everything are? Alrighty, compact and salt shaker. But you can see those same items are still in from the other game. Like the overalls are here that we saw. The suit is here. You also have a vintage Polaroid camera. There you go. That's a lot of money. Wow. But I have a lot more money over here. There are fewer things to buy for sure. Okay, Bangkok boarding pass. Prague, Bangkok. Oh. That's your credit card. And then you can kind of see, okay, we got a luggage here that's gonna need to come across. You got your suit, there you go. We're gonna put the luggage right here. It's getting a little chaotic. Oh, you lost your lipstick. Okay. Here's your lipstick. And now that beeping means that the day is done. People are not gonna keep coming. But anything like this that had the exclamation point, this is another option, is that you can collect these little stickers. It's just like a fun little sticker collecting game. That's now done. All of those exclamation points are done. Then we open up our journal. This is how we end the day, like we ended on the other game, but a little bit different. And then we can look at our stickers. So let's see if we have any. Not gotten all through all of them yet, but yeah. Animals, plants, summer, food, flags, travel, and then space. So yeah, and that's lost but found. Just keep doing this over and over and over again. You can get some different stuff like at the bank here. I'm trying to fill up. Shop at the shop usually. Right now, because I don't have the timer on, I don't need to worry about the patience of my customers, and because I'm not listening to the background music because I would be doing something else. I don't really need this. So I've been buying these booster packs. That's why I have so much cash, because that's literally the only thing I can buy. And depending on the rarity, it's like, oh, $300 or $700 to $700. In the past, I would have paid money to my home, but one of the things I got is that I no longer have to do that. And then I can go look at the black market. This makes for easier black market minigames. I haven't played any of those yet because I haven't stolen any of the items. But that's a whole other thing that I just haven't touched yet. But yeah, so that's Lost and Found. You can kind of see what I mean, where it's like, okay, they're using the same things, those same assets. They're totally different types of gameplay, but I feel like fill the same niche. You know what I mean? The niche, or however you prefer to pronounce it. Where it's just like, oh, this is that other thing that I'm doing while I'm doing something that doesn't take up all of my focus, but lets me kind of regulate myself and actually feel like I'm resting, as opposed to kind of half resting because my mind is wandering. Thanks, ADHD. I need to have like that busy hands and the busy brain together, and this feels like one of those busy hand games. So I want to know what you think. Would you be interested in either of these games? Have you picked them up? What do you think? I like the art style a lot. I appreciate the like ADHD autism setting, like everything about it. I just really enjoyed. So I did want to share them, and that was a surprise to me. Like when I didn't get a chance to really play or dig into the demo, I did play the demo for Ship Inc., and that felt fun. And so I was like, oh, I think there's something here. And then so when it got the 1.0 release, I was like, you know what? Let's just make the video this week about that. So here it is. And then when I found Lost and Found and saw how relevant and like similar it was, I thought, let's put them together in one. So yeah, tell me what you think. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a great day, friends. Bye.